più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno.
Hey guys, it's Sue here and welcome back to my channel. So, it was recently Chuseok in Korea, which means Thanksgiving, which also meant going to your grandma's house and eating like there's no tomorrow. And you know what guys, I think it's like a universal thing that our grandmas just keep on feeding us because they all think that we're being starved at our house, which is kind of true for me. But anyways, I wanted to share my exercise routine with you when I do overeat and I do put on some extra calories. So let's get started. The first thing of the routine is of course stretching. I notice a lot of people neglect this step while I work out in the gym. But stretching is so important because it's like giving your muscles a warning beforehand so we don't shock it. And if you don't stretch, you might sprain yourself or hurt yourself. So make sure you spend a good 5 minutes just stretching. Right after that, I step onto this treadmill and get straight into cardio. I put the setting to an incline of 8% and the speed at 6.2. And I find that increasing the inclination really gets my heart pumping and it challenges me way more than just increasing the speed itself. And now I can't do treadmills without putting an inclination to 8% or more. So this is one of the ways you can definitely do to push yourself. On a daily basis, I usually do 5 minutes of treadmill just to warm up. But on days when I've eaten more than I should, I do a good 20 minutes of cardio to burn those damn calories. And I don't run, I do power walking, which is just walking very fast. And I do really long strides and I stretch out all my muscles and really get them working. After cardio, I do a couple of exercise routines such as squats. So I spread out my legs, pull my toes outwards 45 degrees, and like how you would do a squat, sit down and up. And make sure that your back is straight and arched outward even when you go down. And I do 15 reps with a total of 3 sets. And this is definitely a routine that I do when I had a lot to eat just because it is more strenuous and it really burns those extra calories for me. But this is going to work out your thigh muscles, your glutes, and all that good stuff. The next exercise is a side bend plus a couple of arm exercises which I've combined to create this whole routine. So first for the side bend, you stand at the shoulders width and bend to the side and you stretch the other side muscles as much as you can and you hold it. The weight that I use is 3 kilos and make sure that your lower half stays in place so that your hips aren't poking out or leaning out as you bend sideways. And I also do 15 reps for each side. And this routine is going to tighten those side muscles and just get at those love handles there. Right after that, I get into some arm exercises and I stick my arm straight to my side, arch my back, and lift the weight up and down 10 times. And then just do the same thing for the other side. The last exercise for this routine is an arms raise. So I grab onto the weights with both hands, lift it up and down behind my back. With this one, I make sure that I keep my arms close to my face, and this exercise is going to get at those triceps, aka flapping wings that I have. And this is a routine that I just put together. It's a multi-body exercise, and I do a total of 3 sets, and I make sure to stretch in between. The next routine I like to do is the leg raise butt exercise, and this is another strenuous routine that I like to do. So I face downward like a dog and I kick my leg into the air as high and as much as I can, and I squeeze my butt muscle while I do it. After 15 reps, I stick my leg out into the air and the arm diagonal across it and just hold them into the air horizontally for about 10 seconds. And then repeat the whole thing with the other leg. This will definitely make your glutes tighter and it will also work your arm muscles and your abs. So it's definitely one of those exercises that I like to do to work on my whole entire body. Equally, I do a total of 3 sets with this one. And of course, in between the sets, I rest while stretching. Last but not least, we have the sit-up exercise, which is a routine that I've recently incorporated into my whole exercise routine. And if you've seen my 30-day abs challenge, you should be familiar with this one. So basically, it's doing a total of 120 crunches in one set, 10 of each having different positions. So the first position is the normal one, legs apart and just doing your crunches. Then you raise your legs to 90 degrees, do another 10. Then you stretch them into the air straight up like this, then do another 10. then you cross them over, then do another 10, then cross the other leg over and do a 10, so on. One of the important things of this exercise is to breathe out when you're going up and you're squeezing your abs as opposed to breathing out when you're coming down. And this is just going to really help tighten that muscle. So make sure you breathe out when your head is at the top. So that was it for the whole workout, and afterwards I stretched my whole body. I spent some time just loosening up, and that's it. So that was it for the exercise routine. Hopefully by watching this video you are motivated and you get inspired to work out yourself, because exercising is so beneficial for the body, as everyone knows. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next. Bye!